Hi guys, it's Thomas here, and today I'm going to show you what Madolche is capable of with the support post info. I'm going to show four one-card combo. The first two will figure petingcessoeur, the third is going to figure magileine, and the fourth anjelly. And let's start with it. We're going to activate petingcessoeur in hand to special summon and activate effect when it's special summon to summon one from deck but reduce the level by one. We're going to overlay them into Glass Souffle to make herself immune to monster effect. And next we're going to stack on top of her a Chocolat à la mode that will target Petite to put her back in the deck. And since Madolche was put back into the deck and she has padding cess as material, she can detach a material to special summon a Madolche from deck. We're going to special summon Anjelly that will tribute herself to special summon a Oatcake from deck. It can be destroyed by battle, but it's shuffled in the deck during our next end phase, not this, the one after. Oatcake banishes Soufflé to special summon Gelato from deck, and since Gelato was special summon while we control a beast, Madolche Beast, we can add a spell trap in Chateau. We're going to activate Chateau to shuffle from graveyard Angeli. This will trigger Chocolate à la mode once again to special summon a Gelato that will trigger, since we have still a Madolche Beast, to add a ticket. We're going to activate ticket. Next, overlay both Gelato into a second copy of Soufflé and link summon Chocolate à la mode and Oatcake into a C-Start. Soufflé will trigger since Madolche was sent to the graveyard. Target two monsters in either graveyard to put them in the deck, but since we have Chateau we can add them to the hand. And this will trigger Ticket. Since Madolche was moved from graveyard or field to hand or deck, we get to add a Madolche, but since we control a fairy, we can special summon it instead. We're going to use Magileine and C-Start to link summon a Meow, and we're going to activate Meow effect to add a Salon. We're going to activate Salon and use the second effect of Meow, targeting Madolche in the graveyard to special summon one from hand and put the one in the deck, but of course it will go to the hand. Salon, since Madolche went to deck or hand, set as a spell trap in Promenade. We're going to use Salon normal for Magileine, and we're going to add another Magileine. We're going to use normal for Magileine, that is going to add as Anjelly, and we're going to send Padding Sass and Meow for a second copy of C-Start, overlay both Magileine into a Tiramisu, and stack on top of Tiramisu the new Madolche Queen Tiara la Phrase. This is the end of the combo, and the end as C-Start for protection for face-up Madolche spell until it points to a Madolche monster. Glass Soufflé that can target a Madolche on board and make it unaffected by monster, and then trigger his second effect to shuffle card from graveyard. Tiara Phrase is a quick Tiramisu during our opponent's turn, and Promenade can be a Omni Negate. The second combo will always start with Petite and will be a variation of the first combo. We're going to special summon from deck Padding Sass and overlay both into Soufflé. Detach to target itself and make it immune to monster effect to put a Madolche in graveyard. Summon a la mode, put the monster back in the deck to trigger the second effect, to detach a Soufflé, but this time we're going to summon a Oatcake from deck. Oatcake is going to banish Soufflé to special summon a Gelato from deck, and Gelato will trigger to add a spell in Chateau. Next, we're going to use both monsters to link summon a Sea Start and activate Chateau to put back all Madolche monsters in the graveyard into the deck, and this will trigger once again Chocolat à la mode to special summon your Anjelly. We're going to link summon with Chocolat à la mode and Sea Start into a Macaron. Macaron is going to add Magileine from deck, and next we're going to activate Anjelly to tribute itself and special summon a Madolche from deck in Gelato. Since Macaron is a beast, Gelato will trigger to add another spell trap in Salon. We're going to normal summon Magileine for our normal summon of turn and activate the effect to add another Magileine. Next, we're going to activate Salon to normal summon Magileine again, and Magileine is going to add this time a Messengerato. We're going to activate Meow second effect, targeting the Anjelly in the graveyard and special summoning Gelato from hand. Anjelly goes to hand thanks to Chateau, Salon trigger and Messengerato trigger. We're going to add a Madolche Desert and set a Madolche Promenade. Next, we're going to set Desert, overlay with one Gelato and one Magileine into a Soufflé, and the other two into a Tiramisu, and on top of that Tiramisu we're going to put a Tiara la Phrase. Here, instead of having the protection from the face-up Madolche spell trap, we have a Meow in the extra monster zone, but we also have Desert and Promenade with both Tiara la Phrase and Glace Soufflé, but we don't have Ticket. For the third combo of the video, we're going to start with Magileine. We're going to normal summon it and add a Madolche monster from deck to hand in Petite. Since we have no graveyard, we're going to activate Petite effect to special summon, and on the field, the effect to summon from deck a Pudding Cess. We're going to overlay Petite and Pudding Cess into Glace Soufflé, detach Petite target herself, and stack on top a Chocolat à la mode that will target Petite to make it return into the deck and activate the second effect to summon a Anjelly from deck. Anjelly will tribute herself to special summon a Hoot Cake that will banish Glace Soufflé to special summon a Gelato. Gelato will add a spell trap in Chateau, and next we're going to activate Chateau and shuffle the Anjelly from graveyard in deck that will trigger Chocolat à la mode again to special summon a second Gelato that will add from deck to hand a Ticket. Here we're going to activate Ticket, next overlay a Gelato and a Magileine and link a Chocolat à la mode, Gelato and Hoot Cake into Meow, Meow 1 and Soufflé 2, add back from graveyard Hoot Cake and Gelato, and Meow is going to add from deck to hand Saloon. We're going to activate Ticket since Hoot Cake and Gelato went to hand, and since we control a fairy, we can special summon from deck a Magileine. We're going to activate Salon, and then activate Meow to target Pudding Cess, and special summon Gelato. Pudding Cess will go to hand for Chateau, and Salon will trigger, and as well as Gelato. Gelato will add a Madolche Desert, and Salon is going to set a Madolche Promenade. Next, we're going to normal summon with Salon a Hoot Cake, and link summon a Sea Start with him and Meow. And we're going to overlay the Gelato and the Magileine on board into a Tiramisu, and overlay on top a Tiara la Phrase. Set Desert, and this is the end of the combo. We have Promenade, Desert with Ticket, Salon and Chateau, with a C-star that protects the face-up spell, a Tiara la phrase, and a Glace Soufflé for interaction as monsters. Now, for the fourth and last combo of the video, we're going to start with one card, Madolche Anjelly. We're going to normal summon her and activate effect to summon from deck a Petite. Petite will trigger to special summon from deck a petingcessoeur. We're going to overlay them, but this time we don't need to use Soufflé effect, and we can have a Chocolate à la mode with 3 material. We're going to target the Anjelly already in the graveyard to shuffle her in the deck, and à la mode will detach Soufflé to summon a Hootcake. Hootcake is going to banish Soufflé to summon from deck a Gelato, and Gelato is going to activate to add from deck to hand a Chateau. Next, we're going to link summon using Hootcake and Gelato into a C-Start and activate Chateau. Chateau is going to shuffle both monster into the deck on activation, and that will trigger Chocolate à la mode, that will detach Petite to special summon a magileine from deck, use magileine and C-Start to summon a Meow. Meow will trigger to add to our hand a Gelato. Next, we're going to activate the second effect of Meow to target Petite and special summon Gelato. Petite will go into the deck, that way we can trigger the third time Chocolate à la mode, and Gelato will trigger on summon to add a Salon. And Chocolate will summon another Gelato from deck, that will trigger, since Meow is a beast, to add a Ticket. Next, we're going to activate Ticket and activate Salon, overlay both Gelato into Soufflé, activate Soufflé's effect targeting herself, to then trigger the second effect to add back a magileine and put back a Gelato into the deck. We're going to activate Ticket and Salon. Salon is going to set Promenade, and Ticket is going to special summon Gelato from deck, that will add Madolche Dessert. Next, we're going to use the normal summon of Salon to summon a magileine, that will add a Anjelly. We're going to overlay both level 4 into a tiramisu, link summon into a C-Start, and stack on top of tiramisu a Tiara phrase, set dessert, and this is the end of the combo.